My name is Ryan Kaono. I am a support agreement manager within the Installation Support Directorate at AFIMSC. And living with it is a daily struggle. We're always cognizant of it. Those who are around us may see us and see absolutely nothing's wrong. We don't typically have external signs of our disability, but emotionally or mentally, we still have to deal with it. There were times where I would shut myself away because I didn't want to be a burden on anyone else. Easily or quickly get frustrated, and I would have bouts of just frustration and real anger. It wasn't until 2010 when I attempted suicide. I hadn't been sleeping. I'd been up for about 4.5 days. I would suffer night terrors. Every time I would try to sleep, I would just get flashbacks, and they were terrible. I would wake up screaming. My wife would be scared. In desperation, I pretty much decided I was going to end it. I didn't want to wake up anymore. I had previously attempted, but this time I actually sought treatment. So I went to the VA in Los Angeles after I had been hospitalized for the suicide attempt, and they actually gave me a formal diagnosis for PTSD with TBI, major depression, suicidal ideation. So I've actually had a really long relationship with the military. My family is a very military family. Pretty much from the age of 6 that I was going to do one of 3 things. I was either going to be a radio DJ like Rick Dees from KISS FM, grew up in Los Angeles, or I wanted to be a fighter pilot, or I wanted to be a police officer and work K-9. And so I went to my recruiter and I said, I want to be security forces and I want to work a dog. And he said, yeah, we're going to make you a security troop and you'll be able to work a dog. The security side of the house stopped working dogs in 1985. This was 1994. And so I actually had to wait a few years for the career fields to combine again so that I could actually work a dog. I was deployed to Saudi Arabia, Khobar Towers. I was actually on the Silver Gate, which is across the compound, during the actual detonation. I had a feeling that if I had been on that gate versus the gate that I was on, maybe I would have been able to identify something in advance and we wouldn't have lost 19 members. In Iraq in 2005, we were having a redeployment meeting in my office. All of a sudden, we heard an explosion. A couple seconds later, there was another one. And a round actually came through the aluminum trailer roof as I was stepping out the door, and it detonated. It threw me about 15 to 20 feet through the air, and I had slammed into a concrete jersey barrier, and all I felt was pain. Being a person that lives with it, I have to live with it. I have to face it in order to be able to be productive. I have to acknowledge it in order to be able to go to work. If I start becoming angry or frustrated, or I have anxiety really bad, then he will actually climb up into my lap, as he's doing now. And he will put his face to my face and he'll give me kisses, or if I'm just staring off into nothing, then he'll actually put his paw in my face, and there he nibbled my ear a little bit because it is a little nerve-wracking. And then he will actually stay here and he will make me have to pet on him or love on him or get him to feel like I'm feeling comfortable again. And so once I feel comfortable, then he'll get down. And then he'll just go and lay down under my desk like he normally does. And it's what's called deep pressure therapy, or a grounding technique. And it works wonders. I mean, just having him take my mind off of what it is that's causing me to have the frustration or anxiety makes it go away that much faster. Before him, I would have to sit there through it until it essentially went away. And now it's like, okay, within 2 minutes, I'm back to normal, I'm back to being productive again. And that leads back to, what people can do for us that suffer from PTSD is don't make fun of us. We're not asking people to walk on eggshells around us, but be cognizant of the fact that there are times where we will have an issue. We will have some frustration. We will not be 100% fine. Find out what post-traumatic stress is. See what it does. Look at some of the studies that show why there are 22 persons per day committing suicide because they can't handle the stress anymore. Don't judge us based on our disability. We are still people, we still hold jobs, we still have families, we still have responsibilities, and if you don't give us the opportunity to meet those responsibilities, you're not helping us.